Anyway, meantime, the U.S. government is certainly in damage control mode this morning with news that the website Wikileaks will release a massive cache of classified files within days, if not hours, sometime today. The website says this document dump will be 7 times as large as the Iraq files they leaked in October, which included some 400,000 reports. So American embassies around the world are warning that embarrassing information in these documents could strain relationships with our allies. Let's bring in MSNBC military analyst and Medal of Honor recipient Colonel Jack Jacobs. Colonel, good Friday morning to you,
sir. Well, good morning.
All right, let's get to how damaging you think these documents might be.
Well, they could be damaging in 2 respects. First of all, releasing information that people suspected and now can see is probably true. Things like the Turkish government's aiding al-Qaeda in Iraq, the Americans aiding PKK, which is the Kurdish nationalist organization in southeastern Turkey. But it's also damaging because it could reveal the people who are involved. That's very, very bad indeed. Revealing sources is often much more difficult and damaging than revealing just the information itself.
And for what reasons? Is it putting those people who gather the information at a, in a perilous position, safety-wise? Does it also do damage to our ability to gather intelligence?
Yeah, in both cases. First of all, people are in danger if their identities are revealed. And second, and from our standpoint, in terms of gathering information for the future, which is vitally important to our defense, high-level sources on whom we have relied are just going to clam up. And clamming up is not very good for our developing intelligence that's vital to our own defense.
Do you think, Jack, that we're more concerned about the content of what's in there that's damaging, or the fact that it's just not feeling, your partners with whom you're working safe and secure in dealing with the U.S.?
Well, it's both, and it's also damaging for future relations. If we're trying to develop working relationships with new governments, with governments with whom we have not had relationships in the past, it's going to be extremely difficult to forge those and therefore get information we need. And furthermore, allies we've had in the past and people we also court, like Russia and China, are also going to make it more difficult for us. And I'll tell you something else. This is really, really dangerous because it demonstrates how weak our cybersecurity is. I think if I were to pinpoint one thing we have to really get serious about is our cybersecurity. We get hacked every day. If we don't do something about it soon, we're going to be in big trouble.
Well, is there nothing the Obama administration can do?
Oh, there is. I mean, it's not just the administration and the rest of the government, by the way. It's also business. We get hacked every day by the Chinese, who have professional organizations devoted only to hacking into our banks and our government. No, it's not just the administration. It's business as well. There is something we can all do, not we ourselves, but the government can do, and that is really to get serious about cybersecurity. We're very weak in that area.
Okay, Colonel Jack Jacobs, many thanks.
You're very welcome.